Due to the success of the KIPRUN KN500 review, I have decided to break down another pair of Decathlon running sneakers. Stay tuned. These are KIPRUN KD500 or K+, and they feature some slight differences to the KN500. Take a look. Okay, I will start by discussing the appearance of these sneakers. Color-wise, we can spot some similarities to the KNs with an all-black upper and laces, bright green accents everywhere, and the white midsole with random black dots. Logos-wise, we can spot the KIPRUN writing on the tongue, on the upper just next to the eyelets, in the heel area, followed by the model name, and again on the insole, and some subtle ones on the laces tips. Also, KALENJI logo can be spotted on the upper on both sides in reflective silver. But the branding doesn't stop here, because we can also find the KALENSOL writing on the midsole, and also K only and K ring writings on the side and in the heel area. But more on that when we'll discuss features in just a bit. Now, to round up the looks, the midsole has a wavy, layering pattern to it that gives these sneakers an organic look that continues to the outsole, which is black wavy rubber. Let's break down the materials used for these sneakers. The upper is a all-around synthetic non-elastic but breathable mesh made from a seamless single piece of polyester. Thin polyurethane reinforcements can be spotted in the toes area, on the sides and in the laces eyelets area, and in the back where a very rigid heel support hugs your foot to keep it in place. Medium thickness cushioning can be spotted here also, and it is covered in a thin soft nylon material. The tongue's top material is the same as the one used for the whole upper, and on the interior a soft nylon mesh is used to facilitate cooling. Inside the tongue, cushioning is accomplished using a thin green synthetic material that gives itself away on the sides and hides beneath the insole. Speaking of the insole, this one is quite thick, made from a soft material that is shaped around the heel and finished on the top using a soft synthetic bright green mesh. The strobel stitching here is not of the highest quality, but it gets the job done. I have noticed that the EVA foam used for this sneakers midsole is way softer compared to the KNs, and the outsole's rubber more grippier. That is a great improvement. Nicely done. Okay, because I have mentioned that, let's move on and discuss maybe the most important aspect, and that's features. First of all, these are still lightweight sneakers. Even though they are slightly heavier than KNs by just a few grams, they really get ahead in terms of comfort. The softer midsole and thicker insole, together with the increased drop from 4mm that KNs featured to the 8mm drop that these ones do, contribute to a overall swooshier feeling. Now, the softer midsole is what Decathlon named KALENSOL, and they state that it improves cushioning by 34%, and they have also nicknamed K-ring, and here I'm gonna code them, a ring located in the heel to improve cushioning at the rear and spread the shockwave. Also, what is really important to mention is that they promise that the midsole's foam will last up to 1000 kilometers or 620 miles. That is not bad. Now, a nice feature is the almost sock-like upper design that keeps the tongue tied down to the midsole and also your foot in place. They nicknamed this one a half slipper tongue. And I said almost and they said half for a good reason, because if we look back to the KNs, these have a true one-piece sock-like upper with no independent tongue, unlike KDs that have a classical independent tongue but anchor beneath the insole. And that brings us to the lack of any pull loops for the KDs. The presence of a semi-tongue together with the previously mentioned slippery nylon in the heel area and the nylon mesh that sits on the bottom of the tongue facilitates getting these sneakers on with ease, not necessarily needing a classic pull loop in the back. So you will get this on by sliding your foot in instead of pulling the sneakers on. Now, the only feature left for me to figure out is the K-only technology that I have previously mentioned, and Decathlon states that using a denser foam located under the first metatarsal, that being the bone that sits just under your big toe, these sneakers are adapted to all types of strides, so they can suit neutral, over and under pronator strides, and this way you no longer need to know your stride type. Again, there is no way for us to verify this study made on 372 runners, but sounds good on paper. To sum up the features of these sneakers, another one that improves safety and it is great looking at the same time is the reflective accents used on each side as KALENJI logos, and also stripes next to it and one more just under the laces. So running outside at night just became safer. Let's draw conclusions. Overall, I find these sneakers to be a lightweight, comfortable and capable pair of running sneakers that can withstand running indoors on a treadmill as well as outdoors on any surface due to the surprisingly grippy rubber and overall great support. Compared to the KNs, these are definitely an upgrade on comfort, stability and grippiness, but a downgrade on quality of the materials used. But if you are not putting them side to side at this price, these are the bang for the buck. What are your thoughts? Please leave them down below. Meanwhile, if you want to binge on the KN's 500 review that I did in the past, check it out up here. That's it. See you in the next one.